channel. Since you guys liked the last video that was a lot more informative, we're going to do something a little bit different as well that's very informative on wrapping primered bumpers. So we do not warranty anything that's been painted, primered, anything like that, anything that's not OEM paint. But we still do wrap stuff for customers, and we want to make sure that it's going to stick the best that we can without using any kind of adhesion promoter or primers to make the material stick. So we're going to show you a couple different things that we do to make sure that the surface is clean and we get that high surface energy so the material will stick. So we're going to show you a couple different things what we're showing, what we're talking about as far as why it doesn't want to stick in the first place. So I've got two pieces of 3M gloss black. As you can see, both of them, this is the backing with all the adhesive, very, very sticky. I'm going to show you what it actually looks like on this piece of the bumper here. So we're going to flip this one upside down so it does not stick. Actually, it's going to slide off, so I'm going to have to stick it over here anyways. So we're going to stick this on here. Try to work out all the bubbles. Obviously, it's not coming out if it's not perfect. I'm going to heat it up a little bit to get that adhesive to set a little better. And let that sit for just a minute. So when I pull this up, what it was black before, you're gonna see gray all over it. And that's the issues that you have with having a primered bumper. And this was actually primed by a professional body shop. It's done with automotive primer, 2K high build. But this is the issue that you have, especially in deep recessed areas. It's pulled up this almost primer dust, and it's not even sticky anymore. No longer black, it's now gray. And I don't know what to call that stuff, so I'm just calling it primer dust for the meantime. So if somebody knows, let me know. We're gonna take this other one that we have here and show you a 50-50 overlap. As close as I can get it to a 50-50 overlap. And show you the difference of when we put it back on there. On the other side, which has not been had any adhesive stuck to it, and the center where we just pulled from. All right. See if we can do this and not make me look like an idiot. Well, that's gonna happen anyways, but. All right, so this is where the other one did not stick the first time, so you still got the same gray. But as I pull this back, you're gonna see where that 50-50 overlap was. Ooh, bumper is falling off. And you can see it's biting so much better now. So this is where it was not sticky. You see the difference, even just how it sticks to my finger. Still sticky where we pulled a lot of that primer dust out the first time, and that just falls off. So let's see if we can pick that up in the camera. So this is the 50-50s that we were talking about. This section here has been overlapped one time. This section here, which is the 50-50, has been overlapped twice. You see the difference in color. You can actually feel the difference in slickness and how smooth it is. And this is what we're trying to get it to look the whole way over the bumper. That way you don't have any failures or any issues. So how do you get this completely off of the bumper? Well, I have no idea. Trying to figure it out as we go. But what we have figured out that works well, we've washed the bumper beforehand with Dawn dish detergent. It has been cleaned with a wax and grease remover, which is something in the body shop industry, which I've had many years of doing before wraps. You can pick it up at any local parts store, paint store, something like that, and it definitely strips a lot of the extra, I guess primer dust is what I'm going to call it for this video. It definitely helps remove a lot of that. So the third option, which I recommend doing all of them and all three, is to actually clay bar it. When you clay bar it, it does get rid of a lot of the dust in the scratches that you can't see, and it raises the surface tension or the surface energy, so the wrap actually wants to stick. Low surface energy is when people tape off the headlights, that way they don't want the wrap to stick when they're working around bumpers. They do that for a reason. You want as much surface energy as you have here to stick, obviously, so it does not fail. So along with washing it, wax and grease remover, and clay bar, definitely come back with the little technique that we showed there to actually remove everything. Use scrap adhesive, scrap vinyl, whatever you have to be able to lift it up in those recessed areas. That way you don't have to worry about any failing or lifting. And again, like we said in the very beginning of the video, we do not warranty anything that's been painted. If it's not OEM paint, We're definitely not gonna warranty the primer bumper, but there's a lot of tips and tricks that you can do to make it stay so the customer's happy. So hopefully this was educational for anybody who is wrapping this themselves, maybe in the shop that you've had issues with primer bumpers. If y'all have tricks, definitely let me know in the comment section. Definitely make sure to like, subscribe, smash the button, hit the button, however you want to do it. Just make sure you hit that button. We definitely appreciate it.